Hey nerds, and welcome to today's video. Today I want to be sharing with you my impressions of Cult of the Lamb because I actually just finished playing the game today, which is October 1st of 2023. And yeah, I just wanted to make my review and tell you guys about the game, so let's jump right on in. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, I think the game came out in 2022, and when I heard about it and that it was a cult game, I was very intrigued. I am one of those people that has a lot of dark humor and likes this kind of dark stuff, true crime, you know, documentaries, games, books, you name it. I'm kind of all over that stuff. So once I heard that there was this game coming out called Cult of the Lamb, I was very interested. So I picked it up. It was about $30 on the eShop. I bought it as a digital download. I just kind of didn't have really much knowledge of what the game was about, so I dove right in and immediately I was lost. Especially playing indie games for the first time, I pick it up and I kind of just dive in, and I have a bad habit of not reading a lot of the dialogue, so I got lost super quick. So needless to say, I had to restart the game. After restarting, I had a much better understanding of what was going on because I really paid attention this time. So basically, as you're playing as this lamb and you died. And then there's this larger deity who takes you on as its follower. Okay, and he gives you he makes you his little cult leader and wants you to spread the word of him. Okay, and so throughout the game you have 4 kind of locations, and so what you do is you're tasked with going on these crusades through these like 4 locations. While you go through them, you gain materials, you recruit new followers, and ultimately you have to defeat the 4 bishops. Okay, 1 bishop per location, and then ultimately is once you beat those, then you beat the main bad guy. And going and defeating the 4 bishops is that you are working towards releasing the greater deity, which is the one that's positioned you as its cult leader, and he's called the One Who Waits. But before you get to the end, there's a turn of events. In addition to these crusades, your little lamb has to build up its village, build up the faith, and you have this large statue in the center of your cult where all your followers pray and worship, and they give devotion to the statue. And then once you get more devotion, you can then unlock buildings and little areas for your whole cult. And so it really creates a cute little village, which was fun to decorate and kind of design, so everybody's village can look a little bit different, even though it has the same like elements, basically like the same ingredients. The whole thing in the end kind of can look a little bit different. Okay, but it was actually a really cute and fun game to play to wind down with at the end of the day, which is kind of ironic to say considering it was all about a cult. Okay, so in terms of the gameplay, I'm just going to make a few remarks about it. The crusades were annoying because basically all I just wanted to do was go in there and like fight some bad guys a little bit and increase my skills. But it wasn't just as simple as that. Trying to get your resources and progress through these locations, you gotta like defeat a lot of bad guys within this like maze. So you go into a room, and then there's paths, and you choose a path, and then it brings you to a next room, and you don't know what the next room is going to be until you get there. So it was a little bit annoying because like I was just like at the end of the game I just like wanted to like do a quick thing, but I couldn't do that quick thing because I needed to go through all of it before I can go and do the thing I wanted to do. So that was a little bit annoying, but that's what it is. It also wasn't really guaranteed that by the time you like finished the paths and got to like the main mini boss, it wasn't guaranteed that you would have full health or anything. Okay, so like this was all about skill in terms of like you started the crusade with whatever hearts you had. You might get some hearts along the way. There was one point where you can like choose a direction and you know kind of where you're going, so it's like looking at what you're lacking, what you need, and then choosing that way. It gave me a little bit of a challenge to make sure that I protected myself and increased my fighting skill. I think it got better throughout the game. Also, thankfully, you can change the difficulty of the game because I had a hard time even at normal, so I had to change it down to easy. I was very, very thankful for that because even at its easiest, I would have some difficulties. So it was just hard enough that I didn't want to throw my controller across the room. I definitely think that if you're not good at real-time combat games, to play on easy for your first time and then increase it And as for those cozy vibes, I really enjoyed this for its element of letting you create your cult as you wanted with the decorations that it provided, you being able to design it kind of as you'd like. There wasn't any ability to customize the items or the buildings, but you're able to place them kind of where you want. And so yeah, that made the fun like simulator type vibe. You know, and some people might want the cult to work more efficiently, and like so they'll just kind of like bundle everything close together so that the followers just get to everything quickly. Some might like it more of a aesthetically pleasing approach, which is kind of what I did with some functionality, but anyways, I just wanted to look pretty. Okay, and basically just to give a little bit of a spoiler, after you defeat the 4 bishops and then the ultimate main bad guy, you're considered to have beaten the game, but then you're also brought back to your cult, tasked with beating the 4 bishops all over again in order to set their soul free. But it's like a free update or free DLC that comes with the game for anybody who's bought it. So that's not something I'm gonna get to right away. I have other games that I feel like I want to get to now, so this might be something that I'll get to at another playthrough in the future. So overall, if I was gonna give this game a rating, I would give it 4 out of 5 stars. I think it was a cute game. It was fun. It took me a lot longer probably to beat it than it needed, but oh well. And like I said, it's a great game for the spooky season, for those who are into like cozy slash a little bit of action vibes, and definitely if you like indie games, this is one to pick up. I hope this video was helpful for you. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.